our DAC is called the KROWN DAC. Some of us are wearing the shirts, and that's made by CSX, or like kickstarting it and like giving it to the world essentially. And 30% of, so we made this like massive token supply. We're giving out 30% to all these existing token holders, and then we're giving them out through some type of like community engagement. So we might say like, oh, put our logo up somewhere, and you can earn tokens, right? Or you know, in your words, like describe like how you should get value. You know, so we can do these very interesting community engaging activities to provide incentives and give rewards to future members or token holders of our organization. And early on, we had discussions about like how do you give equity to someone like someone who's a consumer, right? How do you make the experience more equitable? And like, well, we can definitely do this through you know, some type of like cryptocurrency system. I'm like, well, how do you get everyone a wallet? And it's like, oh man, this is a nightmare right now. How to like technically teach someone how to like download a wallet, how to install some, I mean, just getting someone to download an app for anything is pretty difficult, right? So there's a few more steps in there. How do you teach them about these like staking features? Like there's a lot of education that needs to happen for this to be possible. So the first app we architected, not under, it uses KROWN, but it's made by CSX. So the first app, the working internal title is called Pod.
So there's going to be two parts to the Pod application. One is for consumers, and it's a mobile application. And so that's what you're seeing here. And it's going to be like like a chat application where the vendors are going to go in using the other part, which I'll show you in a minute, and create these questions to ask consumers. And as they answer, they'll get tokens or points, which they can redeem. So as you redeem points, you'll get coupons, free products, whatever the vendors decide to give out. And the same vendor can run multiple campaigns. So as multiple products come out and you want different information about different products, you can, you know, buy the product, get the code, add it into the app, and now you've started like a new conversation with your vendor. And then if you do know about crypto or anything like that, you can withdraw these points to an actual crypto wallet, but you don't have to. So you can use these points in-app to get coupons, other rewards, or if you are technically inclined, you can pull that out into crypto and actually start engaging with the KROWN community. So I think that's all for this one. And so the other side of this is the vendor side. This one's a little bit more technical, I guess, but as a vendor, you're going to want to create these campaigns. And you'll want data about the campaigns that are currently going on. So we're going to create this web application that vendors can use. They'll be able to purchase the KROWN, create scratch tickets, start campaigns where they are adding questions, see how many tickets are being validated. Basically just a way to collect and analyze all the data for these campaigns that they're creating.
What this application will do is, as Duane said, within the supply chain, there's someone that has a huge amount of products, talking like 200 million a year, distributing like in every liquor store on the planet, and probably more than that. But and so what we're going to do is put scratcher tickets in some of these products. People are going to scratch off the scratcher, and they're going to get a code. It's a short link, and from that, the user can earn points or they can redeem products. But the second they get the app, it's like, hey, like, what do you think of the product? And it shows they can earn more points over time. So the idea is that over time we would, onboard a lot of these users, reward them in this token, and over time they become part of that community, and then they have more benefits. We will release more modules. We're working on a module where it's like a notification, like for taking supplements, right? So as you take your supplements, yeah, I took it. You get points, and then over time you can redeem it for KROWN. So the technology really isn't there to give everyone these wallets, but those people don't really need the wallets. They might not even want to cash out. They might just want more product or coupons or things like that. So that's very in simple terms what we're doing.
So in terms of talking about development in a long-term sense, I kind of wonder what the application is to be able to make those decisions not about what the game's going to be down the road, but how are we going to engage 5 minutes from now?
You've heard the term Nash equilibrium. It's kind of like if everybody made the best decision they can make that we all benefit from, there's no better decision that any individual can make. And it relates to a game theory problem called like the coordination problem. So it's like, how do we coordinate all these really great decisions we want to make without equal access to the information in real time? And so I see one of the it's a rewording exactly what you said in terms of the real value of blockchains is solving the coordination problem, giving access to this information in real time so that you can have this often serendipitous answer to that, where somebody who's a customer who owns tokens puts out a proposal to say, hey guys, we just saw this happen during the Super Bowl and it just happened 30 seconds ago, let's do this. And people go, yeah, and then everybody votes and all of a sudden it happens, you know. So it wouldn't even be centrally controlled.
And some of these can be really just at one specific point in time. You know, we could have been, sent out, tokens to everybody and said, okay, this is only you only get rewarded if you come to this meeting right now, and we're going to reward you after just to give us feedback to see how our presentation was, and so it could be event driven. It doesn't need to be the basis and the pipes is eternal, and my tokens that I have currently in my wallet are there, but you can do just specific point in time little promotions as well to really so it's kind of wide open as far as I think your imagination of what you want to engage, and having a glimpse of what you want to do with this could quite change based on that input from the people. And you're right, I love your language on how you break that down. Anyways, it's your imagination, and with your clients, some of these, I guess the value proposition is that time, no middleman, less cost, and that you're in control, and at the end, hopefully the customer feels rewarded and is rewarded.